The first question he asks him, أخبرني عن الإسلام. Tell me about Islam. The Messenger of Allah ﷺ tells him about the 5 pillars. 5 pillars I think is known to all of us, even the kuffar know about it. The first one is shahadatain. The second one is as-salah. The third one is az-zakat. The fourth one is sawm. And the fifth one, hajj. And the Shaykh gives us these 5 pillars and he gives us the evidences for it. Then, that's the first pillar. That's the first level of Islam, which is, the ulama have explained, the outward one. What is the outward one? Every single one of us outwardly are submitting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Internally, I don't know. You don't know what's inside of me. And I don't know what's inside of you. What we have been required is to have good thoughts of one another. But essentially, your heart moves in a way that only Allah knows. And you know yourself. You are doing acts of worship or perhaps not doing acts of worship. In the heart, this is between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first level of Islam, which is submission, like we have said, submission to the religion of Allah, submission to Allah with the religion of Allah, with its evidences, in its external form. The second level is al-Iman. So then Jibreel alayhi salam asks him, tell me, what is al-Iman? So then he says that you believe in 6 things. What are these 6? To believe in Allah, angels, books, messengers, Yawm al-Akhir, Qadr, the good of it and the bad of it. When the Messenger of Allah ﷺ answers, Jibreel alayhi salam, who is the questioner, he says, Sadaqt, you have spoken the truth. Umar was thinking, how is it that this person, nobody knows him, never seen him before, he's not obviously a companion that lives with us in Medina. He's come and he's asked the question, so fair enough, he's asking the question. Maybe he needs to know. But then when he hears the answer, he says, yeah, you've answered correctly. Umar is absolutely astonished by this. Like, what's happening here? With this now, the Shaykh is saying in the book, these are the 6 pillars of Iman. These are the things that every single Muslim must believe in. Remember we were saying here, the outwardly, this is between you and Allah. How can you answer correctly, ma dinuk? You answer correctly by having Iman internally with these 6. When you have these 6, you act by them in your speech and in your actions. Hence the ulama of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah have said, Iman consists of the things that you believe in, the things that you say, and the things that you do. I'm sure you've seen this before. So a person will say, okay, Iman consists of the things that I believe in, say and do, and then it's got 6 pillars. What's the relationship? The relationship is that you believe in these 6, and because you believe in them, you are doing now acts of worship in the heart, you are doing acts of worship on the tongue, and you are doing acts of worship in the limbs. So why do you do a good deed? You do it because I believe in Allah. Anything that happens in your life, you're thinking about Allah. You are praising Allah. You are asking Allah. You're making istighfar. And then in your actions, that could be seen as well. So when you see this brother, when you see this sister, they are saying something, they are doing something, that is Iman. That is Iman. That is you now seeing that this person's got Iman. Iman isn't just there that you believe in the heart and that's it, khalas. This is something between me and Allah. This is faith, this is personal. And some of the deviant sects, they actually said this. My Iman is between me and Allah. Only God could judge me. Don't ask me about what's in my heart. People say those kind of things. Even the kuffar, they say those kind of things. We say that's not acceptable. Because if you've got belief and faith in something, it will be seen on your tongue and it will be seen in your actions. Therefore now here, can we say that this person is a mu'min? Again, we don't know that. We see that he's got Islam. You know yourself and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows whether the person's got Iman or not. However, what we will say is that that person is doing deeds which are deeds of Iman. Has he actually got Iman? We don't know because again, these are things which are internal. Right, that's the second level.